Hi, my name is Tracy Pepe. Welcome to my YouTube channel on how to use essential oils to scent your space. Thanks for subscribing. I see people are joining the channel. If you like the content, please hit the like button and hit the bell on the top. Again, I greatly appreciate it. However, it is really important to know what your feedback is. I get some really great questions, and the point of this YouTube channel is to teach people while they're at home during the COVID-19 crisis what to do with essential oils, how to create a better mental health environment for you, your family, and your work environment. Susan has sent in a great question. She is dealing with anxiety, and I think we all are, to be honest with you, Susan. I think you're not alone on this one. And if you were pre-diagnosed with anxiety before the condition, I know it is worse. I have a friend who has a daughter who has a very difficult time with the uncertainties of everything. So that is, I think, understood, as well as our Prime Minister is addressing the mental health conditions that we're facing are unprecedented. So thank you for your question. I want you to know you're not alone. I also want to know, the viewers, that essential oils are not going to be a cure by any means. They add to treatments. They add to really good, healthy mental health choices of better living. They create environments that are more relaxing and more soothing, and they work with you as part of your daily routines. So, it becomes a pre-thought process. And the idea is if you carry some of these essential oils around when an anxiety attack comes upon you, you can put your hand in your pocket and pull out your tissue and smell the tissue in the grocery store, or, if you have it on in a car diffuser, you can put it in your car while you're driving to pick something up. Even though we are self-isolating, I do know some people have to go out, or if you're a worker out there and specifically you have to get in your car and you're going to these stressful environments, you can create your car as a safe haven for you, and scent is a really amazing tool for that. So, and I'm more than willing to help any of our doctors, our nurses, our people on the front line. If you want to reach out to me, I will gladly help with essential oils if I can, to help you. It's a small token of my gesture of appreciation in this very, very serious time. And I honor the medical profession extremely. So back to Susan's question about how to, create an opportunity of a better environment. So you have to come up with some tools to kind of separate yourself and detach from the situation. Putting essential oils in a diffuser like I have, watching the news and absorbing the anarchy, may I say, on a regular basis is not going to change your reaction to the anxiety that you may be facing. You have to kind of set it aside and use this as no difference as you would wake up in the morning and go for a walk, making sure that you sleep regularly. If you're on any kinds of medication that you're taking them, that you are getting dressed, you're waking up, you're not sleeping excessive amounts, you're trying to create some type of routine. And so routine is very helpful, and I'm sure you have kids who are broken in the routine, and so I strongly recommend that becomes a part of it. Adding a few essential oils to the diffuser as part of the routine is an amazing way of starting. And you can have different scents for different things, and you can work with the various different symptoms that you feel by changing the oils. In my home, my daughter is living with depression. And so sometimes there are certain smells that are going on in her bedroom, and I know where she's at because I know how she feels about some of these smells, and that she's either relaxing or trying to cope or address the situation. Olivia works with a lot of really good mental health practices, so I encourage that. So specifically, the essential oils that I work with are known to have support for anxiety in particular are things of heavy florals. Heavy florals are jasmine, ylang ylang, rose oil. They're the precious oils. They're a little more expensive than some of the other oils. And they're known to work with anxiety. They're a floral base, so they do have an intensity. Now, a lot of times people don't like the smell of them, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. They're love-hate oils. They're heavy notes. They're not something that is common. They're often found or used in fine fragrances. So people associate any kind of chemical sensitivity or fragrance sensitivity to these smells. They're triggers of the brain of scent sensitivities. However, if you put all that stuff aside and you scent a space and you use the oils and you try it with deep breathing as part of your routine and give it at least a few days to see how it impacts your space, your reading, you're working on some quiet time, some papers, you have no distractions within your environment. These types of environments are very important and add to your daily practice of dealing with anxiety. Now, florals are definitely some of the most common oils that are not enjoyed. Now, you have to remember when you're choosing essential oil, you are not choosing a scent for a space as you would a fine fragrance or a perfume or something that you wear. This is not a sexual attraction. This is not a representation of your character, your personality. You're using scents within a space to create an atmosphere like you would with good lighting, like you would with color, as similar to music. It's the exact same thing. However, I do respect, and I'm going back to the citrus notes. So, the florals. So one of the alternatives is bergamot oil. Bergamot is a citrus oil that comes in from Italy. It's the raw material found in Earl Grey tea, and it is an alternative to utilizing or using ylang ylang jasmine. I have a research report that we have compiled of some really great information that I encourage you to look up and find the science and the research associated to scent and increasing mental health. I want to thank you for your opportunities of spending your time with me, and keep your questions coming. If you have any other suggestions, I'm here to listen. I'm offering free consultations for individuals. Send me an email at noseknosedesign.com, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thanks again, and have a great day.